Hello, it's Richard Reed, and I'm sitting here on a sunny Saturday afternoon in the UK, and it's September, and we have to make the best of our September sunny afternoons because we don't get very many of them. So I'm sitting here in my garden enjoying it, and I'm going through a few things in my head about some changes that I want to make over the next few months. And it occurred to me that it would be a good time to shoot a video because quite often we want to make some changes, but we just don't seem to have the headspace to be able to think of the changes we want to make. We've got a busy career, a busy job, a large family, small children to look after. It can be really difficult to find the time to plan out some of the changes that we want to make in our lives. And it can be for this reason that we stay in things, a difficult job, a career that we're not passionate about anymore, or a business that's no longer working, because we just don't have the headspace to think our way out of it. Well, what's important to realise is that once you make a decision to change and you actually start to put changes into place, you actually start to plan out those changes, what a difference that can make to just telling yourself you just don't have time to think about it, for example, and that you'll deal with it later. So although you might not get very much headspace, very much time, just try and find a little bit of peace and quiet in the corner of your house, somewhere in the corner of your garden, and just give yourself that time to think of the changes that you want to make in the future, and to start deciding on how to implement those changes, and you will find that you feel so much better. So if you are in a situation that you know you need to get out of, then find yourself some headspace and start planning out the changes in your mind when you have some peace and quiet. Don't wait until you do, just go and find it somewhere. Just go and sit there and say, I'm going to take this next hour for me and I'm going to work out how I'm going to change. It doesn't need to be sitting out in the garden, it can be last thing at night, it can be anywhere in fact, not even in your house, it can be in a peaceful location or completely away from your house, your job, your business, etc. But just try and find some headspace to make those changes. And once you start thinking about the changes that you want to make and planning those little steps one at a time, it'll be surprising how quickly you can put your plans into action. Anyway, I'm Richard Reed. Hopefully you got some value from this video. I'll speak to you again really soon.